Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lisa. Today we're going to be working on the 365 calendar, and I'm going to be making some pockets. This week's pictures were some flowers and things that were kind of Eastery, some eggs, and I got some bunnies and some birds, so lots of fun pastel colors. And I'm going to be using book pages to make a slanted tuck. I've seen this several times before, but they're kind of fun to do. We'll be able to put stuff behind it and in the pocket. So I think it'll be fun and nice and easy to do. So I'll be putting the picture on there, adding some of the, if you haven't seen it yet, some of my fake napkins that I made with the printing. I will link the video below, but I'm going to be adding some of those. I've got a piece here, and then I printed a couple other ones. I have this one that I printed. First one had a little bit of black, it didn't look so good, and then I added some pretty flowers to it, so I kind of double printed it. I think it'll be okay when I use parts of it, and then I printed a sheet of labels. So I thought that'd be kind of fun to do some greens and blues, kind of Eastery colors. Okay, we'll put those to the side, and put this to the side, and we will fold the pages for the book. So this is really easy to do. The front one I'm going to fold back to the side edge of the paper, so it's a full fold for that one. And the one in the back, I'm just going to fold less. Really, no rhyme or reason to it, just enough to give it 2 stacks. So I'm going to go ahead and fold these all now. All right, I'm going to speed this up a little bit to fold it and do a little inking, etc. But I'm going to stay on here with VoiceOver Lisa. There was a bit of an issue with my recording when I did it, so hence we got VoiceOver Lisa. So I just wanted to also let you know that this week I'm going to be working on my craft room. I got our table came in yesterday, and my husband cleaned the floors for me. We're going to stick with the carpets. The carpet looks pretty good, so I think I'm going to stick with it. I'm also don't want to spend extra money on something new, so I think we're going to end up building the table tomorrow and start moving my stuff up. So it might be a few days before I can make another video. So I just wanted to let you know that I'll be around, but probably not for at least a couple days. Hopefully you won't miss me too much. Yeah, so that is what's on the agenda for the rest of this week. All right, so those are inked, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to glue the pieces together, and I forgot, I went to glue them together, but I forgot that I wanted to glue the flap down in the back. I don't necessarily know if it's necessary to glue the flap down in the back, but I thought if it ever decided I wanted to lift up, I didn't want that to happen, so I'm just putting a little bit of a glue on the tip of the corner so it will stay down. Nothing too exciting, but that works for that. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I'm going to finish gluing these up, and I will be right back to start the rest of the process of adding the decor to this. Okay, everything is, the flaps are glued and inked, so now we're going to glue the front to the back. I'm just going to glue the side, the bottom, and then up the other side to create a pocket for this. I probably could, if I wanted to, just glue the side and the bottom so it was more of a slant tuck, but I decided I wanted to make it this one as a pocket, and when I glue it down to a page, if I want to, I could just glue the side and the bottom and make that one a slant on the page, or do the same for this and glue the 3 sides together. So I'm going to speed up the video for the rest of these. Okay, they're all glued, and I forgot to mention that these are 4.5 inches wide and about 7.5 inches tall. The book was just a little bit wider than that, so I cut it down just to get rid of the fluffy edge. So I thought 4.5 was a great size for a pocket. Okay, all right, so we've got all of our pockets pre-done, so we can go ahead and start decorating. Now I'm going to, like I said, use that napkin paper to glue onto these as a bottom base. So I'm probably going to just start with that and glue a little bit on each. I've decided to grab a wet Q-tip to rip the tissue paper, but I will come to realize that that was not the best idea because ink and water do not seem to go very well together, or at least my ink and water don't seem to go very well together. So I'm going to have to clean up this mess a little bit. Try to find something to clean it up with. And, oh, there's some napkins. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a good idea to use that, but, and, yeah, you can see all the ink on the paper there. Not good. All right, I guess I'm going to have to go back to the old-fashioned way of just tearing it. Yeah. Oh, well. Well, it would have worked. I thought it would have worked. I mean, it did work. It could rip it, but unfortunately, the ink all over the place was quite the little mess. So, yeah, so do not use the wet Q-tips. Right, so I'm just going to use the glue stick. I found the easiest way to glue these down were to just glue the place I want to put it. Try to do it a little bit bigger than the faux napkin. The glue does not stick very well to the faux napkin. It rips because it's really just tissue paper, and it is very easily ripped. So, yeah, there is some blue behind there, but if you've used that glue before, you know that it does end up drying. So, not a problem with that. So I'm going to go ahead and just add some more of napkins. Just randomly pick some stuff to add to these. And after that is all done, I will hopefully just be able to take the pictures of the 365 calendar and figure out which ones look best on there and go from there. Okay, so we are done gluing the papers on there. We're going to go ahead and figure out which calendar pages are going to look best with each one. So I'll just kind of lay them out and see which one I like best. And I think this bunny will work good. I have pre-cut these out and did an angle on the top because I saw that they were going to be too big for this page, so I went and did the angle on all of them and inked all of them. But I think I'm going to trim this down even farther to show a little bit more of that background page on there. A lady can change her mind, you know. So hence I changed my mind. So we'll do a quick cut around and get rid of some of this white background and throw a little ink around there since I cut all the ink off. And cute little bunnies. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Leaves a little bit more of the background showing. Okay, so we'll glue this one down. Now I'm also going to use a couple other added things. Some of my labels that I got recently in my haul. Maybe a little of the vintage tape. Yeah, we'll see what else comes. All right, so in the beginning I just pre-inked the slanted part because you couldn't do it, so now I gotta do the outside, and I only have to do it once because they're glued together. So, all right, so there's some of my vintage tape. I like that the effect is a little bit browns together, so I'll throw that on here somewhere. Yeah, that'll be cute. Wrap it around. Yeah, okay. Now let's see. Should we add a little label? I think we can do that. This is a little bit brown on the outside, like that. And maybe a little wraparound. Yeah, a little wraparound will work. Kind of brings the eye up a little bit to the top of the slant. Yeah, cute. I like it. I really like those napkins. I really can't stop printing them. Okay. Let's see. Maybe a little bit something, kind of anchor that. Yeah, there we go. Another little hexagon with a number on there. Some fun stuff. Yeah, cute. Okay, that one's done. All right, on to the next one. All right, so this one has a bit of greens on there. Pre-ink it. Or, yeah, ink it before we find the thing. This has some pretty greens on there. This could be fun to use. Yeah, I think I'll move it up a little bit so I can show more of that napkin. And I'll just wrap around the picture instead of cutting it down like I did the bunnies. And unfortunately, I tried to line it up with the slant instead of the picture, and I made it crooked. And it's stuck. So now we got a crooked picture. What to do, what to do. Okay, so maybe I can add something to the bottom, kind of cover up that slant on the bottom. Maybe a big label. That should help a little bit. And what else? Try to throw a little bit of the vintage tape and make it on an angle that make it look a little bit straighter. That helped a little bit. It is what it is, right? Yeah, cute. I can live with it. Okay, so the next one I used one of those labels on. So let's see. It's got a flower on there and pink flowers, so maybe this one with the pink eggs and the pink bow on the nest. That could be cute, but I think this picture's a little too big. So I'm going to do the same like I did with the rabbits and trim the outside down so that we can see a little bit more of the background. Throw a little ink around it. Yeah, that's cute. Okay, let's glue that down. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, I like it. You can see still a good portion of the label down there that I glued on, and a lot of the book page. And then I found this sticker. It's a bit more pink, so I thought that'd be a great tie-in to kind of tie the two nest and the sign together. Got a little bit of white on the bottom, wanted to get rid of that. Whoops, rollaway glue. And we'll do a little wraparound. Okay, finish it up by inking everything. And we got another pocket that's done. Now I also could have done the thumb holes on these, but I decided not to on these originally because I knew the pictures were going to go right there, so I didn't want to do that, and that's why I inked. You can see it better, but you could definitely do thumb holes if you wanted to. Okay, last two. So I got two pictures, got to figure out which one goes with which. And at this point I realized I probably shouldn't have put my pretty wrapping paper, napkin paper to the side, on that side, because that's where the picture goes. So we'll see if maybe this one I can put over there and wrap it under. That could work. I like the napkin that's more green with purple. I always like green and purple together, so I think that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, we're going to glue that down. That was probably what I shouldn't have done in the beginning, was randomly glue some napkins to these before I decided to which pictures they were going to go with. It was a little bit more of a gamble that they wouldn't match in the end, but sometimes you just got to live on the edge. And fold over that rest. Really nothing much showing, a couple little buds, so it wasn't too bad to flip that over. Yeah, a little bit crooked, but we'll just trim that and everything will be good. And a little ink to the rescue. Yeah. Okay, so maybe I can find some labels that are a little bit more maybe purples to kind of pull that color up top there. See if I have anything that will go. Oh, you know, I got those butterflies. I think I should have, I definitely know I have some purple butterflies. That would be cute up there. Well, let's see which one I will take. That was a little dark. I think a little bit lighter might be better. And that one's a little small. Let's see. Oh, that's better. That's lighter and bigger. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Slippery suckers. Okay, now hopefully these are going to be cooperating and pull off the backing for me easily. Yay, that one worked good. Okay. Okay, one little pretty butterfly. Forgot to ink. I'll throw a little ink on there. Okay, now probably still want some sort of label. Let's see if I can find something that is a little bit more on the purplish side. Cool tones, I guess. This is kind of grayish looking, but that could work. So many choices. And a number. That's definitely more purple. Okay, let's go with those. Get the label, kind of cross over. And the number. Cute. Yeah, I like that. Came out okay. maybe one more, just to brighten it up a little bit, where it's a little darker, or maybe not. That'll work. Okay. All right, clean up a little bit and get the last one. All right, this one is definitely going to be a challenge. Whoops, there it is. Because it is just not matching color-wise. Yeah, that would have been much better. That's kind of a shame. I probably should have just folded a new book page and used that one for something else, because that is really pretty. But in the moment while I was doing it, I really didn't see how pretty it was, and I'm going to cover it up. All right, put a little bit of the greenish colored fake napkin down, and we'll use that as a background. Definitely matches better. That is a shame that that's going away. I really like that. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. VoiceOver Lisa has no control over it. It is weird when you're in the moment of doing these things, you don't really see exactly what it looks like until you watch it back. It's kind of amazing. Sometimes I'm doing some of these and I go, this doesn't look that good. I don't really like it. And then I'll see it like played back and I'm like, wow, that looks really cool. I really like that. That looks so nice. And sometimes you gotta step back to see things. All right, so another butterfly I'll do. I was thinking of doing a purplish blue one, maybe a yellow one, just to tie it in. And then I found this one with pretty light purple, which goes great with those light flowers. So I think we're going to do that one. Yeah, that's a really pretty one. And see if I can find another label that's a little bit more purple. And this one's good. It's got some purplish tones to it, bluish purple. Put that on the bottom. Wrap it around. Probably find another thing to put there, kind of in that green space. If I can find something. I found this cute green label. I think I'll put that up top to kind of cover up that faux napkin that's sticking out there and kind of anchor that butterfly. I wasn't too thrilled with that other butterfly. It was kind of just floating in space, but I think this might work, or it'd be too big. That's too big. Yeah, it's way too big. All right, what do we got? I like a little ticket with green. Yeah, I mean, that could work, but I think I still like that first one best. First instincts, they really should be what I go with. But with that FOMO, fear of missing out, you just never know if you're going to find something later and go, oh, I really should have used this one and it's down. But I guess I always got to tell myself it's just paper. You can redo it. Life doesn't end if you cover up some pretty pink and yellow flowers like I did here. Oh well. All right, well, this butterfly is giving me the dickens, so I'm going to get a pin out and see if I can open it up. And, oh, I had it, and it closed back up again. Let's pin it again. Get this to open. He just doesn't want to come out. Come on, little butterfly. All right, there we go. Okay. So pretty. All right. Tuck him in. He's a little tall. Yeah, very nice. Okay, like I said, I think I need something to go above that green napkin. There we go. Little number. Beautiful. Okay. Finished inking this off, and I'm going to say my fond farewells. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so you can get notified when future videos come up. I will link the video on how I did those napkins. It was really a fun process. If you haven't seen that yet, please check that out, because I thought that was a great video. I can't stop making those. And I'm quite happy that this week is done. So I'm going to do a quick flip through for these for you, and I'll show you a bit of a close-up of all of them so you can see what they look like. And just remind you that I'll be gone for a few days and be back with some new stuff. So there's the last one we did, green and purples. Came out good. I like it in the end. That butterfly's really pretty. And this one, not too bad. I guess that butterfly doesn't look too bad floating up top there. And I really like this one with the label and the bird's nest with the pink. Green and yellows. Little cricket, but what are you going to do? And then the bunnies, the little hoppy bunnies. They're so cute. I like that one. And then the one I did originally off camera with the vase. Yeah, cute. All right. Thanks so much for stopping by, and have a wonderful creative day. Bye now.